All right. Well, hello, everybody, and welcome to the Wednesday morning 11:11 call for peace around the globe. So this call is every Wednesday. It is free. Invite your friends. Everyone's welcome. There will be a replay. We have just started a new program, which is a membership program. So everybody and anyone can always listen to the calls for free, but after a few days, we're going to be putting them in an archive so that everything is in one place for everybody to access all the time. And you can be like, hey, I need a pineal gland activation. You can pop on that, or I need some abundance, or whatever you might need, and you'll have access to that. So that's a membership program. It's $23 a month. It will also include connecting with Casey and I, for Q&As and all different things. So it's a wonderful thing. If you want to be a part of that, we'd love to have you. And then those memberships increase, meaning you get more and more benefits, all the way up to you can meet with us every single morning at 9 o'clock for about 30 minutes, where we attune to our I am presence. And we build and deepen our relationship with the I am. It's a really beautiful practice. It has completely shifted my energy, and I feel amazing doing that practice. So it's a gift to me to be with all of you and do it with you. And then we even have an Ascended Master program, and that's only for 33 people. That program is full, but the I Am membership is open. It includes 90 minutes coaching with Casey, once a month Q&A with the Angel Raphael, where you get to ask questions, a live Q&A with me, where you get to ask me questions, a live Q&A with Casey, where you get to ask questions, archives of all of the meditations, information, replays, and a place to log in. So the memberships are 23 a month, or 47 a month, or 100 a month, or 333 a month, depending on your commitment and where you fall, or if you want to do it at all, or you want to stay in the free membership and just pop on here and there, that's great too. So something for everybody. All right. Today, these calls are about being of service and helping the earth. So there's so much going on in the planet, right? How can we possibly figure out where we want to send our energy and our love and our attention? We've got a major war happening that we're all very aware of. We have refugees flooding into places. I have relatives in Poland who are housing lots of Ukrainian refugees, and people are really suffering. Potential of that expanding and getting worse. So there's a lot of sadness around that. We've been kind of focusing on that. We know that there's so many things happening right around the globe all the time that we're not necessarily being informed about. Our media can zero in on certain things and leave us out. There's terrible floods happening right now in Australia. But what came into attention for me recently was a drought and lack of food supply in Somalia. So there are 350,000 children at risk of actually perishing in the next couple of weeks due to the fact that of malnutrition. I can't even imagine being a mom. I mean, I can't even contemplate what that could possibly be like, and not being able to feed my child or have the resources to figure that out, because I am where I am in such a dire situation. So I would love today, and every week we can pick something different, to bring some attention there. So we have been working with the I Am Presence in the I Am Morning program, which I'd love for you to join us if you feel called to. It's very powerful. But basically what it is really building a deeper relationship and a connection to your I am, which is the individualized, highest aspect of self, closest to source. And when you start to spend a lot of time with your I am presence, it brings you a lot of peace and serenity. And it also becomes your best friend that you turn to in times of need, and you can invite its energy into a situation. So we did this morning in our morning class, which was the concept of attuning to the I am presence and feeling it, the quality of its light. So it has this beautiful cosmic light substance, right? It's just radiating with love. It doesn't have an ego, it doesn't have a personality, it doesn't have trauma or drama, it doesn't have a filter or a lens to see the world through. It's just completely radiating that love, sort of maybe what people talk about in a near-death experience where they're just floating in a sea of love and they can't even explain what that means to people when they come back because it's just so overwhelming. That type of love that we can't even qualify, right, or quantify rather, is what our I am presence has, and it's a part of us. And the more that we can attune to its vibration and we can give it love, that love gets returned back to us, and a cycle of energy starts to happen where it's moving to the I am and coming back. And it's kind of like this, like it's a flow of energy. And as that's happening, you start to acquire the I am's energy, which is very vast, and according to Raphael, can travel very long distances through dimensions, and not just miles away like our auric field, but beyond that. You can start to contain it a little bit and bring it in closer, meaning qualifying it closer to you in this dimension so that you have more access to it. And what that does is over time, as you're working with that, and it becomes to deepen and strengthen, it starts to just naturally invoke more energy in you, more vitality, more light, and places you in a state of awareness where you have a better perception of what's going on and can see it from a new perspective where you're not as entangled in it, and the drama of it doesn't necessarily trigger you as much. Not meaning that things in life aren't going to happen for yourself and those around you that you love, and that you're not going to be evolving and growing, but that your ability to, and I wouldn't want to use the word cope, but to witness it from a new place, to kind of be lighter about it. The quality of that energy is more present with you. So what I want to do today, and I do this with my morning group, but so they're used to it, but for those of you who are not normally practicing a connection with the I am, we've been spending more time actually working with our hands, like feeling the quality and the vibration, the frequency of our I am presence, and almost pulling it like this, like sort of inviting it energetically. Because a lot of times when we're meditating, it's fabulous, and we're using our visualization skills, or we're dropping into the presence of the now, or working with our breathing, and that's all great. But if we can add to it some movement where we start to actually even feel the energy and the quality of that vibration, and we can bring it in toward us, we start to build a stronger relationship. So what we're going to do today is we're going to invite the I am to come in and to feel its presence. Now, when I personally attune to my I am presence, I kind of sense it as this silhouette and a sense of myself that's taller than me and is just radiant and in perfect, vitality and health, and it's just like shimmering with light. Some people, when they tune into their I am presence, they just feel a sense of a light or an energy. Some people, it's a certain color. For others, it may come in as a shape, like a sacred geometry formation or a shape. For some of you, you may not feel or see anything right now. It just is a sense of peacefulness and bliss. So whatever that means to you, we're going to gather that, whatever that is for you, and bring it in closer, and then have it come in and send love to you so that you open up. And you want to practice that even during the day, kind of opening up the shoulders, right? Pushing it back and opening up the heart. Raphael often has our hands kind of come like this and literally just sort of open it up. I don't know how many of you saw that movie. God, it was an old movie, Cocoon. And in the movie, I think it takes place in Florida, an old age home or something. But anyway, they, at one point at the end, the beings unzip themselves and they kind of peel off their skin and their light comes out. So think of it like that, like you're unzipping this part of self, and the essence of you that's filled with light is sort of opening up. Okay. So you're going to open up your heart and you're going to send that light to the I am, and then you're going to be receiving that light. Then we're going to hold the I am presence in our hand so that we're qualifying it and like feeling the vibration of the I am. And then we're going to take a condition. And first, we're going to do it for ourselves. So, if something going on in your life, whatever that might be right now, that you would like to either heal, resolve, bring clarity to, or as Raphael talked about in the call last night, resurrect, right? And we're coming up on Easter and Passover and a time of rebirth and renewal, right? It's springtime, at least where I am in the world right now. So this is a time where we can qualify the energy of rebirthing, resurrecting, bringing to life. So maybe you want to bring your health back online, up to life more. Maybe you want to bring more abundance and supply into your life. Maybe a deeper relationship connection with intimacy with your partner, or better communication with your children, whatever it might be. So you're going to choose something, that condition, you're going to hold it in this hand. We're going to take the quality of the I am presence, and then we're going to combine their molecular structure, right? Or the electrons, we're going to push them together so that the I am is moving in and bonding, I guess would be the word, with the condition, and then surrender to the fact that the I am's got that, right? You've handed it over. You don't have to think about it anymore. You've trusted it's done. Then after we've done that, we're going to do the same thing, but for Somalia. So we're going to hold the vibration of these mothers and babies and families in Africa in our hands. So you may want to tune into what that vibration is. It's a vibration of lack, it's of deprivation, it's of severe poverty, right? Unworthiness, and energetically they're holding something that is a mirror for all of us to see the imbalance in the world, that human beings on our planet right here on earth right now don't have enough water and food to feed their children. And we have so much excess, many of us, at least in the Western world, that we are throwing out food in our refrigerator because we're wasting it, right? So there's so much imbalance there. The food being thrown out all over the place in our farming and our agriculture and our own refrigerators, the waste and expansive, to not even having enough to feed my baby. So that vibration we're going to hold in our hand, and then we're going to hold the I am, and we're going to bond the I am energy there. Now, a lot of times, I know I'm talking a lot this morning, but I just think it's helpful to kind of explain it. A lot of times we've been going in our Merkaba, right, and traveling on the grid to a place and dropping light. And we can do that also. But I think we're going to try this different practice today. So you can do it if you want to travel etherically in the meditation to Somalia and see your I am presence bonding with that vibration and supporting to resurrect more water, to bring back online more crops, right? More wheat, whatever is needed there in order for the nutrition to be available for the families. Okay, I hope that kind of makes sense. I know that was a mouthful. So, okay. All right, I think we're good. So let's just drop in. I'm sorry, I talked for a long time there. But I think gives you a better idea what we're doing. So just drop into the body. Let's take a nice deep breath all the way in. And let go. And another deep breath all the way in. And let go. Now you might want to tone. I'm going to turn off the microphone. I'm going to tone to tune in And you might want to do the same thing. I want you guys to start practicing. All this magnificent new energy coming in is supporting all of us and connecting to these higher vibrations. So I'm going to tone, and as I'm doing that, turn off your microphone, and I want you to go, oh, like make your own sound, whatever that is for you, your own toning sound. And then I'll come back online. Ah, hello. We are delighted in your willingness to attune to the I am that I am presence, bringing this energy to places across your globe in need. And so, with that, just take a moment and begin to attune to your own I am that I am presence, beginning to feel the quality of its energy and its light, where completely and absolutely adores and loves you as you are. It sees the divine perfection in you, and the compassion it holds for you is beyond your understanding. Attuning to the I am that I am, raise your hand and begin to just feel the quality of the chi or the energy near and around you. And with that, begin to summon your I am presence, the quality of its great light substance to move closer and to come toward you. Attuning to the I am that I am presence with your hand, begin to feel it and invite it to come closer to you. Taking a nice deep breath, just feeling the I am that I am, inviting the I am that I am in. It is a beautiful shimmering light. It is you qualified in the greatest light substance of love that ever was and ever shall be. Tuning to the I am, bring it in closer. Feel the vibration. You might even want to cup your hand so you can just scoop it and feel it coming in. Bringing the I am that I am in. Bringing it now like a sphere or a ball of energy into your heart. And as you're placing your hand on your heart, allow yourself to love yourself. You might say out loud, I love you in your name. Say that 3 times to yourself. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. Bringing the hand up and down, pulsating the vibration of the love of the I am moving into your heart. Feeling the I am that I am presence, asking you to open and expand your heart and seeing a radiant golden light coming out of your heart and moving into the presence of the I am. Telling the I am that you love it and appreciate it. I love you. I love you. I love you. Thank you. Thank you. Attuning to the I am with love and gratitude, feeling its energy. It is so beautiful. And as you're attuning to the I am that I am, place your hand out in front of you and see if you can begin to feel something in your hand. A sphere of energy, the love and the quality of the I am that I am presence. You might even take your other hand now and begin to feel it between your hands, pulsating back and forth, containing and holding the I am that I am presence within your hand and moving it. See it as a beautiful light that is expanding and growing and becoming larger, becoming more and more accessible to you, deepening your relationship with it, and knowing that it loves you completely and unconditionally, and that the I am that I am presence is here for you, and that it can create miracles of healing and energy, of supply and love, that it can move into any condition and bond with that condition that you have labeled as a problem or as something in which needs assistance. Holding now the I am that I am presence in one hand, bringing your awareness to that. Simultaneously now, I want you to lift the other hand. And in that hand, I want you to place, and it might feel heavy like a burden, placing in there something in which you would like to bring the I am's presence to support that it may receive the quality and the conditions of its love for healing or balance or revitalization or supply. Whatever that may be, feel the quality and the energy of that. It may have a color, that energy. It may be jaggedy or round or smooth. Tuning into it and identifying it from an energetic standpoint. And now, I want you to bring your attention over to your other hand, tuning back to the presence, the awareness of the I am that I am. Taking the I am that I am presence energy of complete unconditional love, the quality of light, the great substance that comes from the great central sun of source of all that is, that can instantaneously, spontaneously, and victoriously create anything in which you intend for it to do. Attuning the I am that I am presence and beginning to bond it now, moving it over as if it is raining beautiful light into the vibration and the quality of the condition that you've asked it to come into. Feel the quality of the condition being like a sponge, receiving and absorbing the energy and the light of the I am as they bond together collectively, as the electrons merge as one. And as this occurs, take the energy now that has been filled with that light and lift it and hand it to the heart of the I am that I am. Handing it over now. I completely and absolutely trust with absolute faith in this now moment that the quality of the condition in which I have presented to the I am that I am, that the I am that I am presence with all the light and love of source of what it is, may transmute it and transform it or resurrect it to the perfect condition for all those involved. And so it is. And with that, handing it over, you let it go. Take a deep breath and really let it go, allowing it to float out of your awareness, trusting completely in your I am to handle that, surrendering it and really letting it go. We're going to turn to Somalia. Attuning to the vibration and the energy of Somalia, I want you to attune to the energy there. It is very hot. It is very dry. There is dust everywhere. There is a sense of deprivation and desperateness for many. There is the vibration of lack and not enough. There's the feeling of turning on a faucet and only a drip coming out. It is an energy and a quality of not feeling supported, of depleted, of physically actually malnutritioned. Attuning now to the babies, attuning to their thirst, attuning to the sorrow in the hearts of the mothers. Holding that in a hand for yourself, knowing that they are a mirror and a reflection of anywhere in your own life that you are feeling deprived or thirsty, where you're not receiving or able to contain the supply of infinite abundance. Attuning to that quality of lack. Attune now with the other hand to the I am that I am presence. Bring a smile to your face and feel the love of the I am. Its ability when asked to be invited to a condition, how delighted it is to come and to serve, for it lives for that alone. Gather the I am with your hand, I am presence. Bring it closer with your hand, attuning to its light. Bring a smile to your face. Feel the vibration and the quality of that love, the capability and the capacity for healing and miracles and solutions to abide. Attuning to that vibration of the I am, take the quality of that and choose to direct its energy towards Somalia. You may direct it by sending it there or bonding it with the quality you are holding in your hand. As the energy of the I am that I am and beyond source itself to the great central sun, the guardian angels that are with me and all beyond, and the Elohim of the great seven, of the high mighty beings of all light from the star systems and around, coming in now to qualify this energy and bombard Somalia with nutrients and with the vibration of supply and abundance, the corridors and doorways open, that aid comes in easily and quickly, that water is delivered, the companies come and support, that ideas for solution and agriculture come online, that ideas to navigate and to bring the nourishing energy of water are flourished and brought forward. Tuning to this I am, seeing now the children come to life, the resurrection of their being, waking up as they receive the nutrients of the giving life of water itself and of wheat and food. See them growing strong and playing out in the sun. See their families with supply and jobs and ability to work and to receive the goods at the market, and to feed their families in gratitude for the nourishment they need to live. Opening up pathways now and sending tubes of light to Somalia, that those who have great riches and resources direct their energy and resources to this location, bringing in supply of water, different ways to create wells, different technologies that water can be brought online, tuning to new ways of agriculture and bringing food to life and distributing them, opening up doorways and infrastructures and systems for all to be fed and nourished. Attuning now to the I am that I am, sending and bombarding it with this light and directing the cosmic light source of the I am to those who have infinite and overflowing supply, to direct that supply towards Somalia and toward these families, so that the vibration of this deep deprivation and lack may be filled. And in filling it, it fills it within self. And so it is. And with that now, taking the energies and combining them together and opening and sending your heart to these beings, these fellow human brothers and sisters, expanding that love within you and sharing your love and supply with them. And with that now, just dropping back down into the body of where it is that you are, creating great blessings for you today. That today is filled with joy and supply, abundance, health, vitality, energy, and compassion. That you may walk in the shoes of the I am that I am, knowing that you are cared for and protected, that you are safe and lovable and capable. And so it is. All right. Well, thank you, everybody, for doing that work. It's so important. We are getting so much done. Every morning, every Sunday, every Wednesday, we are on a roll. So I appreciate it. I love you. Have a blessed day. If you want to continue doing this type of stuff every day with us, join our IM membership or one of the other ones. I am off on Sunday. I'm going to go see my daughter. I will not be doing the call. Casey will be doing coaching for our IM members in the morning, and I'll see you guys next Tuesday. Oh my goodness. All right. I love you. Many blessings. Thanks for everything. Love, love, love.